Welcome, I'm Mike with Penner Investments, and today I'm going to talk about a trade that I've done at least 10 times now and never lost money on. The trade is using the VIX, which is the CBOE Volatility Index. The ticker symbol is VIX, and this index measures the volatility of the market and is sometimes referred to as the fear index. When the market is choppy, moving down, the VIX index is moving up. Essentially, the VIX is moving opposite of the overall market. After watching the VIX for some time, I thought of a way to profit on these movements. Whenever there is some bad news that moves the market down sharply, the VIX spikes up pretty quickly. After it spikes up, I have noticed over the next days or weeks that it will drop back down as the market has a lot of movement back and forth. I have noticed that it spikes up to 35 or thereabout and will drop back to under 30 pretty quickly in a day or week, typically at the longest. For this trade, I set up an alert on my stock tracker so that anytime the VIX rises above 33, that it'll send me a notification. On 9/27 of this year, my notification went off when the VIX passed 33, and I put on this trade. What I did was I bought 20 put contracts for $7,600. I bought the November 16 expiration with a 30 strike price. Remember, when buying a put option, it goes up in value as the stock that you have purchased the option on goes down in value. After the trade is filled and I own the option, I immediately set up my exit strategy and put in my order to close the trade so that I do not have to sit around and monitor the trade. It will automatically close when my target profit is reached. I usually target 10% return, but on this particular trade I decided to make it an even grand as it was pretty close to $1,000 anyway. To put this order in automatically so it'll close, I set the option to sell to close the option contract and use a limit order. This way it will not execute until my target dollar amount is reached. I take $7,600 to cost to purchase the put contracts, added $1,000, so I needed to sell this at $8,600 so I could profit $1,000. Since I did 20 contracts, I divide $8,600 by 20, and then I have to divide by 100 since each option contract is for 100 shares. This made my limit price of $4.30 as I bought each contract for $3.80. Now I do not have to sit around staring at the market while I'm at work, the next day, or rushing around trying to get to the computer or whatnot. It'll just automatically execute whenever my limit is reached. I was expecting to be in this trade for about a week, maybe a few days, and maybe a week and a half at the most. And then to my surprise, the very next day I was getting ready to walk in the office, and my phone was vibrating. I looked down and I had a notification that the VIX had already went down and my trade had already closed. So I made a quick $1,000. To my surprise, this closed in less than 24 hours. Pretty nice trade for a quick $1,000, making just over a 13% return. If you're liking this content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. After this closed out, I immediately reset my alert for 33 again, so when the VIX would bounce back up to 33 whenever it happened, whether it's in the next week, month, or quarter, that I'd get another alert so I could put the trade on. And I was kind of surprised that on the 29th, just this past Thursday, my phone was vibrating again. The VIX was rising up to past 33 again. And I again put on the same trade for the VIX. This time I bought 25 contracts, still for the same 30 strike price and expiring November 16th. And I immediately set my profit goal for this one for $1,500 for this trade. And now I'm going to just sit back and wait for it to close. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Remember, these can be traded with any amount of money. The price at the time I made the purchase was $3.80 per contract, which is $380. So even someone with a small account could buy one of these contracts for $380. Or if somebody with a very large account could put even more on these, you can set it to whatever your liking is. Well, thanks for watching and good luck trading.